This is a test. I'm just checking it out to see if we could do this today. Um, what does it say? Getting broadcast? Alright. Alliance Wrestling stream. Let's see. Oops. Sorry, guys. Test. Oh. So apparently there's a chat window here. Stand by. I'm going to just take a look at something real quick. Hey, DCam, what do you see? Does this look okay? Is there a big block over my face? Okay. So I'm learning how to use this, guys. This is so out of my wheelhouse. So I'm trying my best. Oh, and now you could hear. So out of my wheelhouse. So I'm trying my best. And now we've got Inception. You trim my beard. Yeah, I do. Actually, I do really need to trim it. I wish this was a more even surface here. But it is what it is, right? Sorry to make you guys seasick or dizzy or whatever I'm actually doing to you. Okay. Alright, so cool. The messages are there. I could do a live chat, which I'm thinking about doing, DK. I'm thinking about doing a live chat before NWA Power. It's your pre-party power. Pre-power party? I don't know. I don't have a name for it. Beard. Yeah, I do. I need a decent product to put in it that would actually calm it down, because that's just crazy. At least it's not my nose hair, right? So, Tim, thanks, man. Appreciate it. Um, might be doing a live chat before the show today. The pre a pre power show. I don't know, man. I know that there is some demand for it. I do have some things I'd like to talk about. Currently efforting on getting the podcast we recorded last week. I do need a drink. Ross, I should ask Jim Cornette for manscaping advice. I don't. I wouldn't feel comfortable talking to Jim Cornette about that. He gave me some advice once on a camera. That was pretty good. I was taking pictures and he kind of told me to change the settings up a little bit. I guess, I don't know if you guys knew this, but Cornette broke into the business as a photographer. So yes, his illustrious collection of memorabilia, his all those years managing, and also being on backstage interview or play-by-play color guy. He was also a photographer. And I think Paul Heyman did that too, which is kind of weird because I've been taking photos, but no one wants me to be on TV. So yeah. Oh, okay. That makes a little bit more sense, DK. I did not know he advertised for a manscaping service. Jim, that's well, hey man, at least it's not Blue Chew, right? Yeah, it is a big match for Colt today. Now the results are out there. If you guys don't know them, cool, man. I ain't gonna spoil them for you. Colt Cabana is a two-time former NWA World's Heavyweight Champion. That's a pretty big deal, and a lot of people don't give him a lot of the credit I think he deserves. The Seven Levels of Hate documentary was based on the rivalry between him and Scrap Iron Adam Pearce, and that match went from Hollywood to New England to Minnesota, uh, out in Oregon, I mean, it was everywhere. So it's pretty cool to me, at least, to see Cabana back with the NWA. And then, of course, I mean, he had one run as the national heavyweight champion. He defeated Willie Mack, who left unceremoniously. Yeah, that's the word. So yeah, it is a big match for Colt. James Storm has been eyeballing the world's heavyweight champion. That guy right there. So it'll be interesting to see, I mean, what happens. Of course, the show is, this is DKM. Yes, this is for night number 2. This is when the next taping started to film. So what's really cool is I got 4 episodes out of the first night of TV, and then it looks like they'll have 5 more leading up to the pay-per-view. Still no price point on that pay-per-view yet. No one's really been talking about that. In other news, have you guys been following the AllianceBlog Instagram account today? Because I've been posting all kinds of content up there. I hope you guys check it out. You know, believe it or not, Adam Rotella is kind of an inspiration to me when it comes to content creation. And I know his inspiration comes from Gary Vee. And the guy is a beast. He is a machine. No kidding. The guy produces so much content on a daily basis. Whether you digest it or not, it's there. And it's kind of documenting his history and trying to get a job with the NWA. I think that's pretty cool, man. I don't have anything as luxurious or cool. It's just it's a guy who's been passionate about the NWA for several years, who with some of my friends have done some pretty fun podcasts and talk a lot of NWA. So doing more of that. Oh, well, Ross, I'm sorry, brother. I'm not a fan of the Sheik. I'm not going to talk about that guy. He did the NWA dirty. I won't be the first one to say it. I won't be the last one to say it. If you've seen the NWA documentary, The History and Tradition of the NWA, which yours truly was in, a lot of guys who have more authority when it comes to wrestling said their piece about him. You know, I've said mine many of times. And, he even recently went on a YouTube show and they talked about it again, some 10 years later. He's still talking about the time he stole the time that the NWA stripped him of the titles. So, Ross, I mean, I won't ever tell you guys what to like and not like. I'll never tell you which flavor of ice cream you get to eat. But the Sheik just, I won't be talking about him very much. This is cool, guys. Impromptu Q&A. I wasn't expecting this at all. This was just supposed to be a test. You guys are so awesome. You come on here and you're just like, hey, let's chat. It's so cool, man. You guys are the best. Well, if there's nothing else, I'm going to say goodbye because I still got a ton of work to do. Jeez Louise. Yeah, Chicken Slinger. That's right. KFC specials. How can you watch the NWA documentary? That's a great question. I know that you could buy it from Colt's media site, Colt Cabana's media site. I think it's We Love Colt or Colt Merch, something like that. I'll find out for you later. And I think it was on the High Spots network for a short time. It still might be on there. If you have access to that, you could check that out. Otherwise, it's not really I know the guys who made it, the Collar and Elbow Group, not to be confused with the t-shirt company. They put a lot of work into it, and they didn't want to release that on YouTube. They didn't want to make that a free-for-all type thing. Although they should. It's been a while. It's been about 10 years. In fact, you'll see me in that video with this poster and this poster and this one over here that you probably, I don't know if you guys can see that or not. Yeah, Ross, if you can find it, check it out. I mean, it's pretty cool. I mean, there's a lot of wrestling historians in there, and it's kind of funny. A lot of the people who were preaching the NWA was dead then, who I've seen come back around now and rooting on the NWA, they're all like, hey, the NWA is great. I'm like, You guys declared it dead 10 years ago, so now what? All right, well, guys, it's really awesome that you guys checked this out. Come back at what, 5:30, 5 o'clock? What say you, fellas? Probably 5:30. That way, it's not put a whole lot on me. Okay, DK, enjoy work. I'm at work too. Yeah. All right, guys. We'll see you. We'll see you later. We'll see you at the matches, brother. All right. Be good.